guys. We're taking another step here with our free-range chicken project by bringing down this electric fence and our solar charger. And I'm a little dismayed to see how tall the grass is already. Check it out. It's already like 1.5 feet tall. What is that? 5 days? 6 days? So we got to get this thing in here and get some chickens in here to eat this grass back down, or we're going to be weed whipping again. So this is our electric fence. Looks like we've got, I don't know how many feet, 164 feet of fence. Okay, so let's unwrap this thing, see what it looks like, and then let's decide where we're going to wrap this thing. Okay, let's decide on what the border is going to be, and then we'll work on getting some water for them, getting some shade, getting some roosts, and getting some nesting boxes. Okay, maybe it would be cool if we made some kind of a roof system where there's a gutter and it fills their water for them without us having to constantly feed their fill their water box. Yeah. Okay, so let's check it out. Anybody got a knife?
Do not have my pliers on it.
Not really.
Chainsaw. Misha, you want to get the chainsaw, don't you?
Yes.
Oh, instructions. Caution.
High voltage.
Electrozaun. Clôture électrique. Cercado elétrico. Electric fence. Yeah? All the languages so we know not to touch it. And there's the picture.
Oops.
Touching it.
Okay. Here we have how to connect. Looks like this is our connectors. Okay. And this must all be waterproof, yeah?
I hope so.
Untie the 2 tie strings and pull apart the 2 metal clips to release the roll of net. We done that?
Correct.
Where are those strings? Here it is. Okay. Grip all the posts as a group and lift them up in front of you. You want to do that? You can demonstrate that. This allows the netting to unroll in front of you in a series of unfolded pleats. Nice, unfolded pleats. Each attach the post in your hands. This job's easier with 2 people. Oh, okay. Inserting the beginning post. Lay unrolled pleats on the ground. Locate the beginning post. It's the post with 2 tie strings attached and a stainless steel connector at the top.
I think that was the one.
You had
Yes,
it?
too.
Cool. Watch the thing, okay? Insert the beginning post in the soil beside a stronger support post or an existing fence. Use the 2 tie strings to secure the first post.
So we need
a
couple of posts.
Yeah.
A couple of T-posts.
We're gonna need a couple of T-posts. What else? Let's go ahead and read the directions and then we'll see. Insert the beginning post in the soil beside a strong post. Use type 2 tie strings. Are these the tie strings? I guess so. To secure the first post to the support post or fence. Keep the net and post at least 2 inches away from anything that is conductive. Oh. So I guess ideally the post would not be metal, right? Because it's not grounded. Metal, wood, or concrete. No, anything. Anything.
So what are we supposed to tie it?
I guess we could put a T-post and then put PVC around it,
I guess that would work, yeah.
right?
That makes sense.
Okay. So we're gonna need to harvest 2 posts. We're gonna need to cut 2 pieces of PVC that we can slip over the posts, right? That'll give us our beginning points. Unfolding the net. Grip all remaining posts as a group and lift them up in front of you. Then walk backwards along the intended fence lines, feeding out each post as pulled from your hands, thereby unfolding the net. To reduce the risk of tangling the net, try to drop or toss each post in sequence, trying to free it from the other. Unfold entire roll net along the fence line. Man, how are we gonna keep this grass down around it? We're not gonna be able to, like, the trimmer will cut this stuff. Let's join 2 rolls of standard net.
Standard net?
Starting at the first post. 164 feet, how big is that going to be? Not that big, huh?
That's like a third of, or a little over half, or a little over a third of a football field.
Right, but that's the circumference. So what's going to be the diameter? Who's the engineer here? Come on.
I'm coming around.
That's
50-foot diameter?
radius is pi r squared.
Yeah, it should be almost a 50-foot diameter.
50-foot diameter?
Yeah.
That's huge. That's great. Is that right?
I think so. It's like
yes.
pi r squared.
Looks like right.
Or it's diameter times pi is the circumference, right? Or something like that?
Yeah. Pi is 3.14.
3.14. So basically, yeah. So
you divide the two,
yeah.
You get 50 feet.
Okay, awesome. That's big. That's really big. That's killer. Okay, and then
I think I'm right.
apply only
Yeah.
Apply only enough sideways tension to each post to keep the netting erect and straight. Oh, this is to connect. Joining rolls electrically, ends, corners, and curves. Use a fiber tough or tie rod to provide extra support at the ends and corners.
You know, they did the same thing too with that PVC pipe. We have it all linked to that pipe with the metal going through the center of it. So I think your idea with the PVC over the pipe or the...
They're saying that we need
T-post.
corners of T-posts on the corners. No, why would that be? Use fiber tough or fiber rod to provide extra support at the ends and corners. You don't think that we can just do a circle and not have to do that? I think we can.
I mean, I say let's do it first, and if it isn't as strong, we can always grab some T-posts and some piping later and then make it a little stronger.
Okay.
But I think getting the position out would be nice.
Okay. So I'm gonna go get some PVC, and you guys are gonna get some. Go get 2 T-posts.
Okay.
And where we install it?
Huh?
Where we install the T-post?
We'll figure that out.
Yeah. Let's say that. I mean, let's try to figure out where this thing's gonna go. Okay. So let's keep it a little bit away from his cabin.
Thank you.
Let's say it starts about here, nah?
I think it's the max, yes.
Okay, so we're gonna keep these trees out of it. So I say this is our entrance right here.
What, trees out?
Yeah, trees out, because otherwise you're gonna jump on the tree and hop out.
Oh, you mean, oh, okay.
Damn it. You're gonna cut everything down. Destructive mode.
So let's say that this is our entrance, okay? So it starts here, it's gonna go like this, up around here, boom, right, around here. Okay, we're basically just gonna kind of follow these trees, like this, up around here, boom, down here. That's probably, you think it's about the size? I'm guessing that's gonna be pretty close.
Yeah, I agree.
You think?
Yeah, it looks like to
Maybe
me.
it's gonna be a little bit bigger. Maybe we'll have to go up, maybe create a jog like that or something. But I think that's about the area.
So we were building this chicken coop over behind Misha's place, and we accidentally put in a T-post in the wrong spot. So we have a 4x4 jack, which will attach to the bottom of this via this chain. I will wrap it around twice over one of these loops. And then wrap it inside of the chain at the bottom and pull. And what will happen is it'll eventually, as the jack pulls up, it'll create tension on this spline and push the T-post straight up. Lock it in and jack it. Watch this piece of it doesn't come out. There we go. Ta-da!
We've got our T-post in. I got a piece of PVC, and I'm just gonna cover it And that way, when we attach a fence to it, it's non-conductive, yeah? It won't short out the circuit. We realized that in order to make a gate, we're gonna have to put in one end of the fence here, go all the way around, attach the other end of the fence here. This stake, maybe we'll leave out of the ground so that we can just loop it over with some string or something. And then when we take it off, we'll just unloop it and push it aside. Does that make sense? Because otherwise, if we make a door, they're just gonna fly out through the door, right? Well, an unelectrified door defeats the whole purpose. Okay, so let's go ahead and try and lay this thing out and see how much room we get. We'll make sure that it meets, because once we put the posts in, we won't be able to adjust it, right? Okay, so let's go ahead and try. Hook the first one in.
And we're going that way with it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna go and stretch it out. Not twisted. We leave the trees on the outside so that they can't climb the trees and use those to jump out of the fence. And we're hoping that once they realize this thing's electric, they're gonna stay away from it and they're gonna be scared of it. Otherwise, they could easily jump over that. Although we have clipped their wings, haven't we?
Clipped a couple of them,
Maybe
not all of them.
Maybe we have to clip the rest.
But we'll tweak it.
Okay, let's go bring that solar over here and test it out. What do you think?
Should I grab a bird to test it?
It says you need to charge it for 3 days.
Try it.
You hear the pop on it though?
You hear it pop it?
No, try it.
Misha, you try it.
Go.
Come on, who's not chicken?
Go.
Yeah,
Intense?
not really, not yet.
Try, Misha.
I already tried. I hold the second time.
He screamed?
It's
Did you film
intense.
it?
Yes.
We were trying to film you.
Yes.
Did you film yourself?
No.
We got our fence up and we've got it hooked up now to our solar panel, kind of southwest. It says we need to charge it up for 3 days. That's connected to the fence and grounded here into this rebar in the ground. Yeah, wow, I can feel that even in this post. Misha tested the electric. How was it?
Intense.
Curtis, check it again.
I check it again?
No, go check it. You
So
check
you
it.
haven't even tried it yet.
Yeah. No, you have to hold it.
Okay, yeah, so it's not really strong, but it gives you a nice little zap. So we're gonna
discharge a little bit.
So it says to let this charge for 3 days. We're gonna let it go. Sun's out, booming today. We're gonna get a nice battery charge on that. This fence is going. And we're gonna start building our shelter now so that we can give us some shade and some protection from the rain. Under that, we're gonna build a nesting box for them to lay their eggs. And then we're gonna figure out a way to get some water for them. We're gonna create a structure for the chickens to give them shade and protection from the rain. And I could go to Ace and buy the galvanized steel ones and get the tarp and the strappies and build that whole thing Hawaiian style. But I thought it might be more fun to just use some of this bamboo we have. We have a thin, solid core bamboo, which is really strong. It does well in the weather, does well with UV and rain. And what I thought we would do is hit 4 T-posts on the corners, tie our bamboos to the T-posts, and then we'll build a roof. It'll be 2 triangles, right? Connected by cross members, and then we'll stretch a tarp over that. What do you think?
We do have some roofing panels too.
Roofing panels. I think the roofing panels are gonna be a little heavy for this bamboo.
Okay.
So I think we'll just use tarp for now. It's true, the tarp is gonna get damaged by UV. We get a lot more use out of the roofing, but I think if we're gonna use roofing, then we need to do a traditional structure with wood and everything else.
We can start off with this one.
Yeah, we'll start off with this one, see how it goes. I don't know how long they're gonna be in here, right? We might move them again. So let's go up. We'll take the Sawzall, we'll cut some bamboo. We're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And then it'd be nice to have a couple of roosts, 14, 15. But here we are in the finishing stages of our bamboo shade house for the chickens. It's not as strong as it could have been, but it looks like it's coming out pretty nice. It's a little flexy, but I'm actually feeling pretty good about it. We got it in the last stage. We got our Curtis, our ladder man, is gonna put the ladder up. We're gonna stretch this tarp across and see how it fits. We just found this tarp in the tank house, so we're gonna use it. We used every kind of wire and string we could find to make this project happen, and we had to do this last minute lashing of this extra member to strengthen up this lash post. But here we are in the last stages. Looks like it's about to rain. We'll get to test out the power of this thing against the rain. Ooh, I didn't think about how it's going to do in the rain. But so far, it looks really nice. I'm really happy with the way it looks, and hopefully it'll be strong enough. And here we are, finished. Got the roof up. We need to just stake these down with some tent stakes, and this will be a nice little shade and rain structure for the chickens. We're gonna put up some crossbars, put some roosts, and then I'll put an egg box in here, a little water, and now they got a little free range section that they can go and eat all the insects. That's gonna help them to get some more protein so we don't have to give them so much feed. And that's a wrap. Thank you very much for joining us. Hit the bell for notifications. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and join us next time for more adventures. Thanks.